In a kingdom, in a parallel universe far, far away, citizens of Marth live in a totally weird society. On Marth, the celebrities aren't athletes or movie stars, but are instead teachers, programmers, scientists, and engineers. Two citizens of Marth in particular have just become newly minted celebrities. The course of events that led to their fame started about 2 years ago, when Selena, recently retired after 17 years of teaching, started her new job at the local school board. The school board was contemplating what to do in the wake of mounting complaints that the kids weren't properly prepared for life after high school. According to Michael Posner, superstar neuroscientist at the University of Oregon, research showed that while their educational curriculum improved task-specific learning, it did little to improve performance on generalized, even very similar tasks. For instance, learning vocabulary words increased memory for the words trained, but not for memory skills in general. Since the duty of any educational institution is to equip kids with practical, useful skills necessary for the world of tomorrow, the schools were obviously not meeting the mission. So Selena was asked to investigate how the school district might improve the kids' generalized thinking skills. Not just increase their scores on specific tests, but increase their functional capacity to learn and attend novel tasks necessary to navigate their increasingly information overloaded world. Now, as an adolescent, Selena successfully operated the human learning machine every day at school. Afterwards, during her 17-year teaching career, she acted as a trainer of the human cognitive machine. When it came to learning, she had all the street smarts. Yet, when the school board tasked her with increasing a kid's capacity to learn and attend, she had no clue where to begin. What she needed was a sidekick with the book smarts. In search for a human thinking instruction guide, Selena called her old friend Kendrick, who went on to get his PhD in cognitive neuroscience. Kendrick now specialized in the science of cognitive control. Selena asked Kendrick the same question the school board had asked her. How can we improve the kids' generalized thinking skills? Kendrick thought for a second and responded, easy. If you want to increase the kids' thinking skills, then you should increase their executive functioning. According to Kendrick and his neuroscience cohorts, it's extremely important to help young children have good executive functioning because EFs early in life have been found to predict wealth, health, lifelong achievement, and quality of life. For the sake of simplicity, just think of probably the most well-known component of executive functioning, attention. Kendrick then went on to list all the things that attention predicted. Attention predicts academic performance, susceptibility to depression, job performance, and so on and so on. Speaking of job performance, sure, your barista gave you a macchiato and said that the latte cappuccino you ordered isn't the end of the world. However, in many different jobs, inattentiveness could be outright deadly. For instance, most railway crashes are a result of a lack of sustained attention, specifically inattentional railway signals. In many contexts, air traffic controllers, taxi drivers, poor performance via mental slip-up can be the difference between life and death. After the conversation, Selena was convinced. The best course of action was to teach the kids the mechanisms of attention and how to improve it. So they changed the school district's curriculum to include a mandatory class dedicated on teaching the neuroscience of attention. They then instituted interventions designed at improving identified neural correlates involved with attention. These interventions, instituted by Kendrick and Selena, will become widely successful, making them nationwide celebrities. Specifically, they increased the kids' capacity to learn and attend by one full standard deviation. The school board was happy, the kids were happy, the parents were happy, and the scientists were happy. And all was good, and everybody lived happily ever after. The end. What's that? What did the class actually teach, you ask? Silly Earth citizen, don't worry about that. Didn't hear? This is neuroscience. Which frankly is just too complicated for planet Earth citizens. What's that? If a bunch of pimply-faced smart school kids could understand it, so can you? Okay, I'm lying. It's really not that complicated. But it is shocking, and it does go against your preconceived notions of what you think attention is. Thank you for paying attention. This has been an APR production. The script was written by myself, Kalu. Research was also done by me. The video was produced by Muka. Music was produced and written by Robert Walker. See you guys at the next video. Peace.